Rachel. Today I have a super fun tutorial for you. It is how to add some temporary colour to your hair using chalk. Yes, I'm doing a tutorial on chalking, specifically on how to chalk on darker hair. In this case, blondes do not have more fun. These techniques will work on any colour hair, whether you have really dark hair or really light hair. I'll tell you how you can turn these little things into some temporary hair colour that will wash out as soon as you have a shower. So if that sounds interesting to you, if you would like to add a little bit of extra colour to your hair like you've seen celebrities do quite a bit lately, I've noticed it in a lot of photos. I think Lauren Conrad was one of the first ones that I noticed quite a while back, but since then so many celebrities have had little pops of colour in your hair, and I just think it's a really fun way to express yourself and have a little bit of fun without going full ball and actually dip dyeing your hair and having permanent colour, which is something that I couldn't do. But this is temporary, it's fun, it's something that's cheap and simple to do, so if you'd like to learn how, then keep watching. To chalk your hair, you're going to need a few key things. The first is some soft pastels. This is artist quality chalk bought from an artist supply store. The second is a spray bottle filled with water. The third is a hair straightener, and then a brush and some hairspray. To begin, you want to style your hair however you want the finished look to be, whether that's curly or straight. Then you want to take a small section of hair, probably ½ an inch to an inch thick at the most. Now this is key. If you have blonde hair, then you can skip this step and don't add any water because this may end up staining your hair. But if you have dark hair, particularly brown or black hair, you want to spritz your hair quite liberally with water to wet it. This is what's going to make the pigment strong enough to show up over the dark colour. If you have red hair, try it dry. If that doesn't work, add a small amount of water. Then taking the soft pastel in whatever colour you're choosing, twist the hair slightly and run the chalk up the hair from the tip to however high up you want. Don't forget to colour the back and the front. Once your hair is coloured as much as you want, you then need to set it using heat. Take your hair straightener and either straighten or curl your hair. This is a really important step to set the colour. Then simply repeat these steps using another colour. Placement and how far up you bring the colour to add extra dimension to your hair. As a final step, spray your hair with hairspray. This will help prevent it from transferring too much onto your clothes. So that's it. That's all it takes to chalk your hair. And as you can see, I've stopped after just doing a few streaks on each side of my hair. You could keep on going. You could add as many colours as you want. You could use all the same colour. Whatever you want to do, it's totally up to you. You could do every single tip of your hair, so the entire bottom section of your hair is a colour if that's what you want to do. It would take a little bit of time, but you could definitely get there. Now before I go, I'm going to leave you guys with my top tips for hair chalking. So to begin with, while this will stay mostly on your hair and shouldn't transfer too much, I would recommend not wearing your favourite white silk shirt because it will probably stain. Don't wear anything that needs to be dry cleaned or that's white or is hard to wash. Other than that, most of this should come out, if anything ends up on your clothes, in the wash. My second tip is that this will dry out your hair quite a bit. The chalk will take the moisture out of your hair, so when you do wash your hair, treat your hair to some hair oil, maybe a deep conditioning treatment just to give back some of that extra moisture that the chalk took away. Tip number 3 is that this will make a mess. I filmed this video in my bedroom purely for lighting and convenience reasons, but if you can, definitely do this in a bathroom or outside where the chalk dust can fall on the ground. As you can see, my hands are really dirty. Some stuff will also end up all over your straightener or whatever you use to seal the chalk in. Don't fret, that will wipe off, it'll wash off your hands, but it does make a mess, so I have towels covering me everywhere at the moment. I would just recommend save yourself some time and energy, do it in the bathroom. That way, if you need to clean off any surfaces, a little bit of spray and wipe will clean it off for you. Another top tip is to use good quality chalk, something from an artist supply store. Just your normal chalk that you may find at a stationery store isn't going to cut it, especially on darker hair. You need the really good stuff because this is the most pigmented and this is what will actually transfer pigment into your hair. But make sure you don't get oil pastels, definitely soft pastels. My final tip is just have fun with it. I found that pink worked best in my hair, so I'd say things like bright orange, bright pink, even bright yellow will probably show up best in your hair, and you can do as many colours as you want. If it's not dark enough, always you can go back in, do a second coat, and that will definitely build up the pigment and make the colour a little bit more vibrant. So that is it from me. If you have any questions about hair chalking, definitely let me know in the comments below and I'll try and answer them the best that I can. Other than that, if you do try this look, definitely either leave me a video response or send me a picture on Twitter or Facebook. I would love to see it. So I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!